Get ready, fight fans. UFC Vegas 116 is dropping bombs with Brady versus Buckley headlining. We're diving deep into the octagon drama, from title implications to championship dreams. Plus, Mason Fowler is ready to defend his crown at Channel YouTube BJJ 6, but a familiar foe stands in his way. And Colby Covington is not happy about a UFC Freedom 250 snub, calling the card poor. We'll break down the matchmaking madness and why the UFC's game plan might be broken. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Get ready for UFC Vegas 116, where the welterweight division is set ablaze with Brady clashing against Buckley. This isn't just any fight. It's a pivotal moment with one of these top 10 contenders poised to make a significant leap in the 170-pound title chase. The event is scheduled for Saturday, April 25, 2026, broadcasting live from the Meta Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada, exclusively on Paramount Plus, starting with the prelims at 5 p.m. ET and the main card kicking off at 8 p.m. ET. Beyond the headliners, the card is stacked with exciting matchups, including Rodolfo Vieira versus Eric Mechanico and Montel Jackson versus Rayani Barcelos, promising a night of non-stop action. While the fight card is subject to change, the anticipation for Brady versus Buckley is undeniable, with fans eager to see who emerges victorious and takes a step closer to championship glory. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're heading to the mats for a BJJ showdown that's personal. Mason Fowler is stepping back into the Channel YouTube BJJ spotlight, not just as the reigning light heavyweight champion, but as a fighter determined to prove a point. He's held the championship belt since Channel YouTube BJJ 2, but for Fowler, the feeling of being on top started long before that, fueled by a string of impressive wins against top-ranked opponents. Now, he faces a stern test in Pedro Machado, a fighter who handed him a submission defeat at the 2021 IBJJF World Championships. This rematch is more than just a title defense. It's a chance for Fowler to avenge a past loss and showcase his evolved game, particularly his wrestling, which he plans to heavily implement. Fowler embraces the unique challenge of the bowl, the sloped competition area designed to keep fighters engaged, finding it beneficial for his relentless style. With a clear plan to avenge his past defeat and potentially set up future superfights, Fowler is focused on delivering his best performance, win or lose, to retain his title and cement his legacy. But is the UFC's own fight card construction as solid as Fowler's game plan? We've got a former title contender speaking out. Colby Covington is expressing his disappointment after being left off the UFC Freedom 250 card, an event he believed was tailor-made for him given his strong support for President Donald Trump. Covington felt he was a natural fit for the June 14 event in Washington, D.C., especially with its patriotic theme, but UFC executive Hunter Campbell couldn't find him an opponent. Covington insists he accepted multiple fight offers, even proposing to fight at middleweight on short notice, but claims the UFC never presented him with viable options for that specific card. He's particularly adamant about refuting claims made by Bo Nickel, who suggested a fight with Covington was offered and rejected. Covington expressed his frustration, stating he's been a loyal company man, but feels snubbed, especially after his previous efforts to bring Trump into the UFC fold. He's now set to face Dylan Dannies at RAF 07, but his exclusion from the White House card has him questioning the UFC's matchmaking decisions and the overall quality of the event, which he described as poor. And speaking of matchmaking, is the entire system broken? We're going to investigate. The UFC's matchmaking process is facing intense scrutiny, with many critics arguing it's become fundamentally broken, prioritizing logistical needs over meritocracy and fan desires. Once a system built on the best fight the best and logical divisional progression, the UFC now appears to be driven by event timing, venue bookings, and a desire to control its stars rather than elevate them. Fighters with impressive win streaks, like Arnold Allen and Movsar Evloev, are being overlooked, while others receive title opportunities with less compelling records. This shift has led to divisional stalls and unpredictable pathways to championship fights, leaving fans confused about the sport's narrative. The current approach seems to be booking fights to fill slots rather than creating the most compelling matchups. For instance, Sean O'Malley's opponent on the UFC Freedom 250 card was reportedly a surprise to many fans who had hoped for a different, more anticipated contest. Ultimately, the lack of a clear, logic-driven system for matchmaking is undermining the integrity of the sport, impacting fighter careers, championship crowning, and the overall evolution of divisions, demanding a return to a balance of competition and excitement. We've covered a lot of ground, but we're not done yet. Stick around for the final wrap-up. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw the explosive UFC Vegas 116 lineup, Mason Fowler's championship defense at Channel YouTube BJJ 6, Colby Covington's frustration with UFC Freedom 250, and a deep dive into the UFC's matchmaking crisis. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and analysis, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on the UFC's matchmaking in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for exclusive content. We'll see you next time.